Okay, I'm coming. I gave it the office.
You haven't been to the office.
Hi, Felicia.
Did you remember me?
Yeah, come in. Oh, excuse the mess. I got this cold back again, and it's really laying me low. My shoulder hurts, and I got a toothache. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I hope you're not too sick to sign some checks.
Oh, maybe later, when I feel up to it, all right?
If you don't, we don't get paid.
Oh, all right. I'll do it now. Sit down.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah?
oh, thank you.
Start with this one.
Okie dokie.
Start with that one.
All right. Oh, no.
Hope I didn't forget anything.
Well, I think I did. Cheryl Stansbury.
Lydia, that's your check.
Yeah, it sure is. I should be earning it. She wants me to continue investigating Scott Baldwin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did some preliminary checks on him, but she wants more.
What does she want to know?
Anything and everything.
Let me take the case.
No, that's all right. I'll take care of it myself when I feel better in a few days.
No, I'm not being charitable. I want to take the case. Scott and I get along very well.
Honey, I'm sure you do. What's wrong with me? I can't do anything right today.
I think I could get more information out of him than you could.
All right, sure, why not? Go for it.
I'll get started, and then I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, it seems to me I was asking a question.
Oh, yeah? What was the question?
The question that I was asking before I was so rudely interrupted.
Oh, you're talking about when I did...
Now tell me the truth. What do you know about this appointment that I don't know?
Hey, wait a minute. Now you're interrupting me.
And you're evading me.
No, I'm not.
What do I have to do to get you to tell me the truth?
Coax me.
Okay.
Let's get the phone. You get the phone.
You do know something.
Just get the phone.
Hello? Jones here?
Dr. Jones, is that you?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Nancy in Dr. Hardy's office. I'm sorry to bother you at home, but Dr. Hardy needs to see you in his office as soon as possible.
Okay. I'll be right there.
What?
This is it.
With Steve Hardy.
He wants to see me in his office.
Don't.
As soon as possible.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you.
No, that's not a good idea.
I want to go with you because I can be the first person to congratulate you when you come out of that office.
Great idea.
Would you button me up, please?
Hello, Nancy.
Oh, good afternoon.
Would you please tell my father that I'm here?
Certainly. Dr. Hardy, your son is here to see you.
Ask him to wait. It'll be a few minutes.
He said...
I heard. Just a few minutes. Thank you.
I don't like it when one of our doctors' names appears on a police report.
I understand you. Tom's second encounter with Mr. Arnold really has me perturbed. The first one seems clearly provoked, but this second one just seems unwarranted.
Well, I warn you, the board will not tolerate any favoritism being shown.
I assure you that won't happen. That's why I wanted you two here. We have to put aside any personal feelings and be as professional and objective as we can.
Well, you don't have to remind me.
Nor I.
If we're ready, then.
Yeah, come on, let's get on with it. We can't take all day. I've got a company to run.
Send Tom in.
Yes, sir.
Please, come in.
Quartermain, Dr. Foster, Dad.
Please, won't you all sit down?
Oh, damn. Look, I've got things to do. How long is this going to take?
Edward and Irma are here in their official capacity as board members.
I understand.
We've been reviewing the police report and the testimony of witnesses at your recent altercations with Mr. Arnold, especially the statements given by the 3 members of the accreditation committee who happened to be at the scene at the time. We also have on file a complaint of Mr. Arnold's.
Tom, have you read these yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, gentlemen, perhaps we should give him the opportunity to look these over.
Well, I can't stand around here and wait. I've got people waiting for me at ELQ.
That won't be necessary. I believe I know what they say.
So far, you're the only person we haven't heard from.
It better be good.
We asked you here to give your version of what happened now. Would you do that, please?
Well, there's not much to it, actually. Won't take that long, Mr. Quartermain. First time, Simone and I were on our way out. We overheard Mr. Arnold make a rude remark to Jessie. So rude and so uncalled for, I couldn't let it pass.
What kind of remark was it?
I don't remember the exact words. But he implied that Simone trapped me into marrying her, and that 2 people of different races shouldn't get married.
So you slugged him.
I wanted him to apologize. As bad as the remark was, his attitude was worse.
How would you describe it?
It was demeaning, arrogant, viciously bigoted.
So you slugged him.
I challenged him.
The report says that you yelled back at the man.
Did you?
Yes, I think I yelled back at him, yeah.
And what did he do then, Tom?
He wouldn't back off. He wouldn't apologize. He just kept on. His eyes filled with rage. He kept sneering at me, casting one insult after another right in front of Simone. I snapped.
You slugged him.
I threw a punch, yes.
You beat the daylights out of him. It says so right in this report. I mean, people couldn't get you off the man. You kept hitting him. Or are these reports wrong?
They're right, okay? Look, we just kept fighting each other. Look, Patrick, Dr. O'Connor and Ido, we don't know who else was there. He just kept swinging, and he kept spitting racial inserts at me, and I just couldn't let him get away with it.
Simone was there all this time?
She was there. I tried to keep her away. But she got right in the middle of the struggle. I just couldn't keep her out of it.
Are you saying he deliberately hit her?
No, I am not saying that he deliberately hit her. She just got in the middle of the struggle, and I just couldn't get her away.
I'm gonna wait for you in my office, all right? Okay. Wait a minute, come here, that looks good.
Thank you.
That's for luck, but you don't need it.
I don't want to be late.
Okay, go, go, go. Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Lucy. I don't suppose you've had time to read my report, have you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have, and I was going to call you.
Oh, you were going to call me probably with 101 things that were wrong with it, right?
No, I was impressed.
I beg your pardon?
I think the report was excellent. I think you came up with several very practical options. I think it was very well thought out and very well written. Something wrong?
No, I just never expected to hear that from you.
Well, I'm just giving you my professional opinion. But I think that the report was very good on paper. Your suggestions were excellent. I hope it works as well in practice.
Oh, I intended to. I'm having dinner with Amanda this evening, and we're going to go over some fundraising issues for the future. Excuse me.
Did you get that, Jessie?
How could I miss it?
Lucy just loves to make it known that she's on a first-name basis with Port Charles royalty.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bobby, have you seen Lucy's report?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I was just talking with her about it.
What did you think? Were you as impressed as I was?
Her research paid off, I'll admit that.
Well, we still need more money and more volunteers.
Well, Lucy's already after the money, and I've been making the volunteers a priority. I've already signed up quite a few people, men as well as women.
Great. We need as many men as possible.
I just wish I had more time. I'd like to take a shift at the center a couple of times a week if I could.
You know, you'd be great with kids. If you'll forgive a personal observation, I've always thought you'd make a terrific mother.
Wow. I guess I've always hoped that was going to turn out to be my role in life, but it doesn't seem to be going that way.
Well, whatever your role is at the moment, I have one more personal observation to make, and that is that something or somebody is obviously working in your life, because I've never seen you look happier.
All you have to do, I think, if you would just understand it, we will try to explain it the best way
Now,
we
you
know.
see,
The
the
most
show,
simple
like
time.
any sound business, requires structure, especially if your audience is going to be opening its wallets as well as its heart.
And we're not talking about the format that we discussed. We're talking about the behind-the-scenes business setup, right?
Exactly. I'm talking about the people responsible contractually for keeping the show on the air, keeping it running, keeping it making a profit. Now, I've made up this chart to make everything clear. And you see the top box is labeled CEO.
That's Chief Executive Officer. This is the person that calls all the shots.
The boss.
Exactly.
Okay. I just want to ask you one question, then. Who is going to be the CEO?
Me.
Listen, thanks, but no thanks. I just don't think this is right for me.
No, wait, Colton, wait a minute. Now, we don't know. She just said that
minute.
right off the cuff. It doesn't
Stop!
necessarily mean that she's going
Time out, okay? Listen, let's stop wasting your time and my time. I don't care about your charts, your structure, your format. I don't want to know any more about this thing. It's just not going to work, at least not for me, okay?
Wait, wait just a minute. You don't have it. I mean, none of it.
We have an opportunity here and a responsibility. Maybe you'll be as good on camera as Tiffany thinks you will be. But, you know, if we are not organized behind the scenes, you're going to be cheating people.
And there's no maybe about it. I know you're going to be absolutely terrific. I mean, I would not invest this station's time, my energy, the money in this if I were not absolutely certain that all of the audience was going to go for this.
Right, which brings up the next point I wanted to make. May I?
Please, we just want to make sure you see this from every possible point of view, okay?
Okay.
Now, if we don't establish this foundation, how do you plan to meet the practical needs of your audience? Do you have the material means to direct vast numbers of men, women, and children to the proper sources of help, of medical assistance, transportation, housing, and all these charities?
I know my limits, Miss Stansberry. Believe me, I do. And I know this is too big a job for me.
But not for us. That's what we're trying to tell you. By establishing a foundation, we enable ourselves to do all these things for people. It's not as if you're asking them to pay you.
No, I will be paying you myself, and very handsomely, I might add.
I don't care about the money. Honestly,
All right. Maybe you don't care about the money. But what about the people behind the scenes, the camera crew, the directors, and all the personnel involved? Now, these people have families to feed. They need work, and there's not much work out there. Now, if Tiffany can't keep producing shows, these people will be out of their jobs.
I mean, if people are so excited about it, now the whole crew, they probably work for free. They love you so much.
But, you know, she wouldn't really ask them to do
Well,
that.
no, I couldn't. I wouldn't do that. I mean, the unions would absolutely kill me. I have to pay them, you
Colton,
understand. But
I understand your concerns. I admire them. What can I do as a friend, a fan, a businesswoman? What can I do to ease your mind? Tell me and I'll do it.
I don't know. I mean, my head is spinning. I don't know if I'm coming or going right now.
Well, maybe it's time for me to help you. You know, you need to learn to receive as well as to give.
All right. Maybe you're right. I mean, I don't have...
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting.
well, honey, we're right in the middle of the conference.
Oh, well, if I could just have a minute, please.
Do you have to do it in private, or could we just talk right now? What do you need?
Well, I guess I could tell you here. I just came from Sean, and well, he's still, you know.
Yeah, you know.
No,
yeah.
I don't know. What's the matter with Sean?
Nothing I can't handle.
I think he just needs a little bit of cheering up, that's all.
Thank you very much for the alert. I'll go over and see him in a few minutes, okay?
Glad. Okay.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi.
Bye.
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 Excuse me one second. Felicia, can I talk to you for a minute?
Right now?
Well, the sooner the better.
Oh, well, I have a lot of things I have to do this afternoon. Maybe we could meet somewhere, all right?
Oh, well, yeah, you just name the time and the place.
How about Kelly's between 5:30 and 6?
Great. You sure it's not an inconvenience?
No, it's not.
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Here he is. I told you so.
Here I am.
My big sis thought you'd walked out on him. Oh,
No, I wouldn't do that to you without telling you, honest.
Now, Colton, I thought that making the whole procedure clear to you would make you more comfortable with it.
Well, you could probably go over it 1,000,000 times and I wouldn't understand it, but maybe it's not important that I do understand.
I think that's right, Carlton. I think it's not. I think what we should do is we should trust Cheryl to just handle the funds the best way she knows how, and we will concentrate on making the show the best that we can. What do you say?
Well, it's not that I don't trust you, Cheryl. I do.
You can trust her with your life.
Oh, thank you both.
But that does not change what I said. I'm still not sure that this is right for me.
Oh.
And if you're looking to the CEO upstairs to make the decision, I'm telling you, he's the only one that will. And I'll let you know what it is tonight.